Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USF. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. There's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quick throw to the left. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And he's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Toss it to the back, running left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there. Now it's second down here.
Here's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And you see you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. To throw, it's Hart. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Throw to the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the option play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. They're going to run it. Fights through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The Bulls are in the red zone now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Eccles. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Bulls will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Rice offense is out there again. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back. It's Hart. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Oh, it's a reverse. Will he score here? Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Extra point splits the uprights. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes the Rice offense on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Back to throw. It's Hart. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rice.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Oh, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Bites off a defender. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To the air. It's Hart. Receiver makes the grab. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. And you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Got the first down, now looking for more. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
USF offense is back out there now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Powering through.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Bulls have first and 10 here. Handoff in a single back formation. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
Oh, a reverse. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, USF. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They're going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Rice offense is out there again. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Owls. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a run to the left. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. scanning the field. It's hard. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They look to throw it here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Owls offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
2-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Taking a shot here. Touchdown, USF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Hart. Bringing pressure. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's got it. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They go with a direct snap.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. USF offense is back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit and won't make a difference in the outcome. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. First down. They're going to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Hart. And he fires the football to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Snags a quick throw. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quick throw to his receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to